So our next project is the Hanley Center at Phoenix College. This is a renovation project and an expansion, and we're actually renovating two different buildings. This was the first community college in Phoenix, built in 1920. The buildings were actually finished in 1929. And so this is an early diagram. The early campus was the sort of a very nice horseshoe-shaped set of buildings. If you walk around the campus, you can see these are the original historic buildings. And then the campus has grown. There's been a lot of infill. There's parking. They recently built a parking garage. And so what we're doing is expanding and renovating a 1960s building, and then also renovating a 1929 building, one of the original buildings. So we're actually creating a new front door for the campus. And so this is just a quick sight plan. Again, our friends with Tonight, we work with them a lot. So they also have the opportunity to actually redo part of their existing mall. And this is very different from the project I showed you before. This is a green mall, green trees, green grass, not desert. And they really like that original aesthetic, so we're being true to that, and also to the architecture. So this is, you drive in right now, and of course, we took this, we must have been on a Sunday, because if you went there on a school day, it'd be completely packed with cars, students crossing traffic, just a mess out there. But this will be the new front door to the building. So there's the original 1960s, this is sort of the student union that has the food service in it, a lot of the functions in the building. And right there is the loading dock. So we had to take this thing and completely reverse sort of the idea of what this building will be. The other thing is they made sure they really want the architecture to be respected. They didn't want us to do something that was completely foreign to this campus. So if you look at the original architecture, what we call a big waffle slab of concrete, brick walls, very much the materials that were used in the mid 1960s, very popular. It was something that was really sort of the aesthetic on the campus. So the original building is here, and we're basically renovating all of it and then adding a whole new piece on and a new front door that ties from the access from the streets to the internal campus. So the idea is of going from that to that, which will be the original buildings back there in the background. So we're adding on a new portion of the building. Again, very much open, inviting. You can see the big sort of pavilion roof providing shade protection. Again, we design all our buildings to address the sun. So this is the south elevation that faces Thomas, and then 15th Avenue will become the new front door. So this big sort of sheltering welcome. And one of the things is the students come to school, when you go to community college or a university for the first time, it's kind of scary. You kind of go into this big institution. And what they find is on a community college is sometimes they may be the first people in their family to go to school. So if you don't make it friendly and inviting and very easy to enroll and get your classes, sometimes you get sort of scared and they leave and they don't come back. So the idea of making this very welcome is extremely important. Now this, a lot of the community colleges, they don't really pursue LEED accreditation or LEED certification for their buildings. They'd rather spend the money on the buildings themselves. There is a cost to go and do the paperwork. But we design them all, so if they ever decide to do it, they can certainly do it. And this would be probably a silver rating. So we usually use that as a target, baseline, design everything. So if they change their mind down the road,